how exactly we can build awareness, and how exactly the process is there. So let me just first explain you that what exactly is brand recognition, awareness, and positioning. So what exactly do we mean by this? So when we talk about brand awareness, so brand awareness is a process or is a marketing term that basically describes that you know how, like, people will be able to recognize a product by its name, or by how exactly they are going to identify if they see any kind of brand, or if they hear about any kind of a brand. So what exactly comes to their mind when they kind of see some kind of a brand? Okay, so when we talk about creating a brand awareness, so brand awareness plays a very important role. If you talk about, like, you have to, if even if you have to promote any kind of a new product, or even if you have to kind of revive an older product, so branding plays a very very important role. And when we talk about brand awareness, it also is a very key consideration in knowing about the consumer behavior, advertisement management, and brand management. And it also help us to recognize that what exactly is the consumers knowledge about that particular brand, so that this will help them to kind of purchase, help them make a decision regarding that they are going to buy that product or not. So what kind of decisions they are going to take with that product. So brand awareness plays a very important role. And when we talk about the purchasing things, so purchasing cannot be proceed unless a consumer is aware of that what exactly the product is, what exactly is the product category. And if you, let's suppose, if I'll talk about Adidas, okay, so what exactly comes to your mind?
Renowned brand which everybody knows.
No, what all things comes to your mind when we talk about Adidas?
Like their products,
So
like
what
shoes, sportswear.
yeah, so it means that they deal in sportswear, right? And they have, like, clothing, they have like shoes and all. So these type of things comes to your mind when you get to know about this Adidas. So same way, let's suppose we have to, if we have to build a brand awareness regarding any kind of a product. So again, what exactly we have to do, we have to let people know about what exactly that brand is, what exactly in which category that brand will come. Okay, so that is the reason that we have to kind of build brand awareness regarding any kind of a product. Okay, and awareness doesn't mean that the consumers must be able to recall a specific brand name, but the only thing is that they will be able to recall enough. uh, let's suppose there are two brands. Okay, so when you see those brands, it's not the only thing that when you see those brands, or when you hear about those brands, you will be able to know that okay, this is the, but you will also be able to recall what exactly is the difference between these two brands. Okay, because if, let's suppose, Adidas is dealing with somebody something in the sports and all, so when you hear about something else, so you will be able to distinguish that okay, this brand is kind of a particularly related to this, and this brand is particularly kind of related to this, right? And when we talk about branding or brand awareness, so there are like very two most important components which are really important related to that. So one is that brand recalling, and the other is that brand recognition. Okay, brand recall means that when you get to know about uh, any kind of a product, what exactly comes to your mind? So let's suppose I talk about Adidas, so you have some kind of a memory, or you have some kind of a information about that brand. Okay, and when we talk about brand recognition, So it means that how exactly you are going to recognize that brand, that what exactly is the category of that brand. Okay, so the first thing is that when you look into something, you have something related to that brand, or that kind, some kind of a knowledge. And then recognition means that you are able to identify it, that okay, this is what it is, okay, this is what they deal in, right? And it is said that you know there are like a lot of studies which have been done, and it is said that these two components operates in fundamentally different ways. As the brand recall is associated with the memory, means that when you look into something, you get to know about that, okay, these are the information I have in my mind. Okay, so you are going to retrieve some kind of a memory or some kind of information related to that brand, which might be you have like associated with that brand. Okay, and brand recognition includes that how exactly you are going to recognize that brand. Both brand recall and brand recognition, they both are kind of play a very important role again in the purchase decision process and marketing communication, because these two things are going to play a very important role. So now the example is that if let's suppose I talk about Microsoft. Okay, so it's a very well known company. Okay, so if even if I say that okay, Microsoft, so what exactly is happening? So if I'll talk about brand recall, or if I'll talk about the brand recognition, right? So the thing is that brand, if I'll say that brand recall, so I say that okay, I heard about some this company. This is a IT technology company. They are dealing. This is a MNC company. Or these type of things are coming into my mind. Okay, when I talk about the recognition, I'll say that okay, maybe I have done some kind of a courses from Microsoft. Okay, certification courses or something like that. So it means that okay, these people are kind of providing job opportunities. They are providing certification courses. They are into cloud computers, apps, gamings. Okay, they are into softwares, email certifications. They are kind of providing services to the different organizations. Okay, and the other thing is that it's a very trustworthy company. They are kind of into quality. They believe in maintaining the quality. So these are the kind of things comes into my mind when I talk about Microsoft. So same way, when we have some kind of a uh, when we build some kind of a startup, so this is the first thing which we have to do, right? And that too we have to do with the help of digital marketing. Okay, so building a brand awareness offline, that is a different thing. Okay, that takes a lot of time, because again you have to connect with a lot of people. You let Because when we talk about brand awareness, it means that people should be aware of that brand, what exactly that brand is, what exactly their product is, what exactly their services are, in which category they deal. Okay, what kind of services they are going to provide, what are their benefits. Okay, why exactly I need that kind of a product, how that product is different from other companies product. So these are the kind of things which comes into my mind when I talk about any kind of a product, or when I have to kind of build awareness about any kind of a product. Okay, so if I'll talk about Microsoft, so when Microsoft was built, so they actually why exactly they came into picture, because it was founded, they created a basic language interpreter for MIT's outlier computer the need. So that was the kind of a need. So they actually found a problem that okay, this is the kind of a need people have. So they actually built the computers, because if we talk about today's time, right? So right now we both are communicating, we all are communicating through this computer. Let's suppose we don't have this computer, so what exactly would be happening? We all will not be able to communicate with each other, because the computer plays a really important part in our life, because without computer we'll not be able to communicate, without computer we'll not be able to uh, do anything. So see the level of solution we have right now. and the see the level of kind of a product we have right now. So the computer is kind of a product again we have, and there are like lot of other companies which are providing these type of products. So we have like different companies. Okay, so now the thing is that let's suppose I have uh, Microsoft. So we have Microsoft, we have Windows, right? Then we have Apple, so we have like iOS. Okay, and then we have like Linux. Okay, so what exactly is happening when I heard about Linux, when I heard about Windows, or when I heard about some other operating system? So now the thing is that I'll be able to figure out that, okay, if I'm talking about Windows, the Windows is going to work on this. So how comfortable I am into Windows? Okay, what are the problems with the Windows? Then if let's suppose some, or what are the kind of operations I will be able to do on Windows? And let's suppose I have some other product company, so maybe I have operating system related to Linux. So then I will be able to understand that, okay, Linux, if I'll be working on Linux, so these are the kind of operations I will be able to do. And also again, the thing is that the kind of solutions you are providing, it is all based on the users problems. So the kind of problems people are facing. Okay, and accordingly according to the people's interest, you are kind of providing the solutions. And when you are providing the solution, then you have to kind of will be people will be able to relate with that, and then they will be able to kind of recognize those products or those solutions. And whenever we have any kind of a brand, or any kind of what do you call organization, company, anything. So brands market success is totally kind of depends on how aware people are, because as earlier in the class we discussed that there are some kind of a limitations with the digital marketing. Because if online offline we are kind of letting people know about some kind of a product, so the advantage is that it's a long term. Okay, people, in people's mind, it is kind of creating a long term memory. Okay, people are going to create a a long term memory, they are able to recognize it. But if I'll talk about the digital marketing world, so that is kind of a challenge for me, because there are like hell lot of companies which are available, right? And if today one company is coming, next day other company is coming, and that too in the same categories. If let's suppose one company is dealing in providing job opportunities, the other company is also coming in the same field, the third company is also coming in the same field, the fourth company is also coming in the same field. So what exactly is happening, it is very difficult for us people to kind of recognize or recall, because we will say that, okay, this is also dealing in this, this is also dealing in this is also dealing in this. So for us it is kind of very difficult for kind of have those type of knowledges regarding different companies. And again, same way, this is again a challenge for other people who are dealing in the same field. For them, that the challenge is that how exactly they are going to create a long term impact on the user's memory. Okay, so that is the reason that there are like a lot of challenges with the digital marketing. So when we have to build a branding, or build a brand awareness, or we have to rebuild a brand awareness, or we have to kind of increase a brand awareness, so in that case what exactly we have to do, we have to kind of take care of all these things. That, okay, because if we are into this field, so maybe who else is there in this field, what they are doing. So accordingly we again have to improve the process, that, okay, these people are doing this, so what exactly is the kind of impact they are getting, how people are able to recognize those people and all. So we have to keep all these things in mind, and then we have to kind of go ahead with the brand awareness into the market, right? And again, when we talk about branding, so, or the awareness level, so that is again managed by the entire product life cycle. Because when we build a product, so it's like it has a product life cycle. So that is like part of a product development, that what all phases it will be having. from product launch to market decline. Okay, you have a product, everything is done. Now you are launching that product. Now you have to see that how people are going to perceive that product, how people are going to react on that product. So again, when you are launching a product, when you are going into the market, so regularly you have to kind of monitor the brand awareness levels. Okay, whatever activities or whatever actions you are taking, you have to kind of watch all those activities regularly, and then you have to kind of change your strategy, that okay, this is what I have done. Now this is the kind of actions, or this is the result which I have got from what activities I have done. So you have to kind of have a eye on whatever you are doing, because we are living in a digital marketing world. People have very short span of attention, and they even if I am right now, I open my Facebook, or I open my LinkedIn, or I open my uh, Instagram, so I am getting to know about hell lot of same things. Okay, so again, it is very difficult for me to keep all those things in my mind. So I have to come up with some kind of a solution, so that how exactly using the digital marketing, how exactly I will be able to give a long term impact, so that people will be able to uniquely identify me, what all unique things I will be able to provide, so that people will be able, so that okay, this is the unique thing which I have seen.